What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 51 of the Movie Fanatics, your one stop for the movie news. So, Michael, my co-host, how you doing today, man?
Doing good. I'm on vacation from work and got a little week off. And it's been 90 degrees today here in the city, so I have my fan on. So if you hear fan noise, I'm sorry. It's hot today. And plus, I went live with our buddy Noah Kaser earlier today for the Bell Call podcast. So if you guys missed that, come on over to my channel. If you're a fan of pro wrestling, me and Noah, like I said, we went live earlier. So go and check that out.
Yes, sir. So I did pop into the chat. I popped into the chat for a little bit just to say what's up to both of y'all and doing some little WrestleMania predictions. So that's always fun.
Yeah, and right when we got off, he was like, "Oh, I got to make the thumbnail for tonight's Movie Fanatics."
Well, we're good. We're good on that. So we got a few announcements to talk about, and also
I gotta say he's wasting time. He's wasting time watching Return to Silent Hill.
Yeah, there's better movies that you can spend your time watching. I haven't even watched it yet, but still at the same time. But either way,
watch it. Come to our stream. Yeah, I asked Huck if he wants to join, but I don't know if he's gonna join. I sent him the link just in case.
Yeah, but gotta say what's up to Collector Movie Man Dave. What's going on? And
yeah, Dave, it's 90 degrees here today.
Yep, not here. Not here in Minnesota, but
not where he lives.
Not out here in Minnesota, but out in New York. And Noah says I'd rather be let's see, the movie Return to Silent Hill is like having the runs it feels like it never ends.
Shut it off.
Oh boy.
Join us here.
But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, we got some announcements to talk about. Like Paddington 4 has been announced. Like Lords of War has been picked up for distribution. And also CinemaCon has been happening over the last week. So we got a lot to talk about tonight.
I did a joke to Noah in the group chat. I was like, I thought I heard Return to Silent Hill is absolute cinema. And I put laugh emojis.
Of course. But we're not here to talk about Return to Silent Hill.
No.
Let's kick it off with the weekend box office, because
there you go.
We had some stuff come out over the weekend. Not like anything too big, because to clock in at the number one spot is still the Super Mario Galaxy movie with only a 48% drop with 68 million.
It's on track to hit $1 billion.
It's almost there, dude. My God. Almost at $1 billion. We already know this movie's going to crack $1 billion. Like, we know that. The first one did. This one's going to. Did you guys hear about the first 7 minutes of Doom Part 3? We're going to talk about that with CinemaCon.
Yeah.
But Super Mario Galaxy, had an absolute blast with it. Going to plan on seeing it again tomorrow. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing it again. So, but yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it's done destined to make $1 billion, and it deserves it. I mean, we all knew it was going to make $1 billion.
Of course. I mean, if the first one did, then this one's going to as well. Like, it's pretty clear. And then just right behind it, another box office dominator right now with Project Hail Mary clocking in at 24 million domestic gross, 24% drop.
Good. I'm glad this film is doing
that. My God, dude. Like, I'm just looking at the screen and seeing how much money it's made. That is crazy.
This might end in the 700, 800 range.
I mean, with a couple of upcoming movies we got, there's no way this one was going to crack $1 billion. Like,
no.
I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, with how it's like ranging right now, no way it happens. But maybe this Sunday, since my theater is still carrying this movie, I might go see this again for round 3. Mm-hmm. I need to see this again, dude. It's such a damn good movie.
It is.
And then 39% drop on its second weekend with The Drama at 8 million domestic gross, 30 million worldwide. That is crazy. I still haven't seen this. I haven't seen this, but I heard it's really good. But the third act is like freaking an anxiety trip. Like, but
for an A24 film.
I mean, not all A24 films are always going to get this box office revenue. So to see a movie like this come around every once in a while, to get this kind of box office revenue is pretty awesome. So there we go. You Mean Tuscany at 7 million domestic gross. That was actually one of the films that opened last weekend at 10 million worldwide gross. I did not see this movie. Well. I didn't see this movie because my theater did not play it, and also I didn't really have much interest in it. But our good buddy Huck said it was really good. So once it comes to streaming, I will definitely be watching it. But I don't know. Just the trailers feel like you watch the whole movie within like 2 minutes.
It's not doing very well, although it has a budget of 18 million.
It could break even, but I don't see that happening. Like, I really don't. But next up, number 5, still doing really well at the box office with a 29% drop, I should say. Hoppers.
4 million.
With a 4 million domestic and 355 million worldwide. Well-deserved. Yeah, another great movie.
Yep, and who knows if this is going to get a physical release, because Disney announced that they have laid off their entire home entertainment department.
It's also a good thing that we also have Sony as their backup to help them out, but I don't know. But we're not going to get too deep into that because that is just depressing to me.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't want to be depressed talking about that, so. But Hoppers is still a great movie, and if it's still playing in your theater, which it is playing still at my theater, go see it. Crazy that my theater is still playing this, but
one of the best Pixar films in a while,
for sure. Like, I don't remember laughing that hard watching a Pixar movie in a while. And then the BTS World Tour came out also over the weekend with a 2 million domestic gross.
Who cares?
Yeah, I didn't see this one. Home theater department? No, home entertainment department.
Yeah, home entertainment department.
Well, if you still mean like home entertainment by that, Eddie, I apologize, but
what's up, Eddie?
Yeah, by the way, what's up, man? And then Faces of Death. This was another one that.
And Eddie he still hasn't watched Pootie yet.
Okay, stop bringing that up. But another big release over the weekend, which wasn't really like big, but still, it was like another big release over the weekend. Faces of Death.
Million.
Yep, it's a Shudder release, so I kind of expected it wasn't really going to make that much. And plus, it was only like late night showings, I think. So I kind of expected that. But I've heard a lot of good things about this remake, so I'm definitely interested in watching it. And then we got The Exit 8, which another $1 million domestic of 6 million worldwide.
Japanese film.
Heard it's big. I think it's actually based on a video game, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably watch this when it comes to streaming because no theater close by has even played this one for me.
Yeah, so, I really don't mind to see it.
Yeah, we'll see. And then A Great Awakening, another $1 million domestic gross, 37% drop. Did not see this. My theater didn't play it. I didn't really care.
I don't care either to see it.
All right, last one we'll talk about is Reminders of Him with a 55% drop, 999,000 domestic gross.
Mm-hmm.
I did see this movie, and it is pretty good. Like, not amazing by any means, but it is good. So, not bad.
I already got an announcement for physical media.
Yeah, which we'll probably talk about on another episode. But yeah, did pretty well. Yep, Ready or Not 2, 54% drop, 37 million. Yeah, this one did not do well. Just didn't help that it came out the same weekend as Project Hail Mary. Like, that's honestly the one thing that I'm like, yeah, it didn't help it.
Yeah.
But
that concludes it.
Yeah, that concludes it. So this weekend we got Lee Cronin's The Mummy, we got Mother Mary, right, and Normal all this weekend. But
I forgot
the big release this weekend is Lee Cronin's The Mummy. But I still don't think it's gonna be. I don't know if it's going to be number one because Mario's still out. So if I had to like make a box office prediction, like we always do pretty much every single week when we do this show, I honestly think it'll probably crack the top 3 or maybe even top 5. I honestly do not think it will make number one. Like Mario it's making so much money that it's like there's no way it's gonna be in the number one spot. So
Yeah.
But I am gonna be seeing it on Friday night. I'm looking forward to it, but a little cautiously optimistic. So we'll see. But
Hey,
Mother Mary and
I just took a dump.
oh God, we're doing all right though, man.
All right.
But I don't think that Normal or Mother Mary are gonna make it anywhere close to the top 5. Like those are probably like top 10 contenders, but
Mario will still be the number one.
Mario's still gonna be number one. Like we already knew that. So, all right, but let's go over a few quick announcements before we move on to some of the big topics. So, we'll just go over this one like just really quickly. That Lords of War, which is the sequel to Lord of War, has been picked up by Vertical Entertainment. I am a big fan of Lord of War, so when I heard that Nicolas Cage was coming back and he got Bill Skarsgård, I'm excited.
I haven't seen the film, but I've heard about it.
Let's see. So the next one, Jumanji Open World has also been announced. Now we do have another Jumanji movie coming out this year on Christmas, which I think this is the same movie that we're talking about, but I could be very, very wrong. No, Dave. Like, no.
Dave,
this week, the Michael Jackson movie is next week. The Mummy is this week.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm looking forward to The Mummy, like I said, but still cautiously optimistic because of those test screenings. But I hope those test screenings were just like, okay, like they're saying it's bad, but the movie actually ends up being good. So, but Jumanji Open World, I enjoyed the last couple of Jumanji movies with The Rock. Like, they're not as good as the original by any stretch, but they're fun.
I've never seen any of them because I don't care.
You haven't even seen the original Jumanji?
The Robin Williams one, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The original Jumanji.
Yeah, the newer kind of films, not the original.
That's what I'm saying. Is the original.
Yeah.
What I was asking was like you hadn't even seen the original Jumanji, which is an absolute classic.
That's classic.
But the new ones are actually not half bad. Like they're actually a lot funnier than the trailers would lead you to believe. Because that first trailer for Welcome to the Jungle, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? And then you watch it, it's like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. But I'm looking forward to this new one. I just want to see a trailer. So we will see. Paddington 4 has been announced. These movies make money, so I honestly am not shocked that a fourth one has been announced. You can't. They're honestly, I think a buddy of ours said this in our group chat that they're really trying their hardest to top Paddington 2, which you can't really. Like you can't really top Paddington 2. Sully Streams, the GOAT. What is up, brother? Says, what's up, Movie Fanatics duo? Well, what's up to you, buddy? How you doing? Original Jumanji's goated, but I don't hate the new versions. I'm right there with you, dude. Like, I don't hate those new versions. They're fun. So, yeah, but Paddington 4, not sure how I'm really feeling about this, but we'll see.
Never seen a Paddington film.
The first two are the best. 3 is really, really solid, but not quite anywhere near as good as the first two. But anyways, so we got a film called Grand Gear that is setting for a 2028 release date that is actually from the director of both Godzilla -1 and -0, which also we're going to talk about in the CinemaCon announcements. Can't freaking wait for -0, and anything from this director after Godzilla -1, I'm sold by. But we need to see a premise and also a trailer once that comes up, so you'll see what happens. But you know what? Let's just get right to it. Let us talk some CinemaCon announcements. So we got some pretty big announcements, so just wait for Michael to pull up what we got here. And Sully says, I cannot wait for -0. You and me both, bro. You and me both. Love -1. Cannot wait for -0. All right.
There's news. I go to the CinemaCon site.
Yep.
Nope. No. I'll do it here because we don't want the stream to like lag.
Oh yeah.
From the phone. That's gonna be the new thing, guys. You are new to the show.
Well, so when we get to another topic here, I'll probably just pull it up on my phone.
So it looks like we have an announcement about the Practical Magic sequel.
So they shared the first Practical Magic sequel footage at CinemaCon 2026, which of course we're not going to pull up the footage because of copyright.
Well, there's no footage. They didn't post the footage though.
Okay, good.
On here.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if they did though, we can't really pull that up because, like I said, there's copyright.
So this what says the duo gave us an update on where their original characters are 20 years after the 20 years after the original. And the movie also stars Joey King and Maisie Williams as the daughters of Bullock's
Maisie Williams
as the daughters of Bullock's character Sally.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman cast a spell on theater owners at CinemaCon on Tuesday, taking stage at Caesars Coliseum. Bullock said of the movie's crew's first time on set, it was eerily silent. People were like, "You've copied the house completely down to the loom in the dining room." But where are the characters now? Who was asked by Patton Oswalt, who was the presenter of the Warner Brothers, announcements. So good old.
The Warner Brothers panel.
Yeah, so good old Patton Oswalt doing the Warner Brothers panel. Nicole Kidman said they're enjoying midnight margaritas and jumping off the roof. But it's not all fun because their pasts are catching up with us. We have our destinies and we have the family. While Gillian is still single and mom to a black cat, Sally has 2 daughters, though she's now single too. And if you know the original film, you could probably guess why. The film is expected to be in theaters on September 11th. Bullock had a simple explanation. How often do you get to go and not remake, but relieve something that brought you so much happiness?
I can't even say since I haven't even seen the original Practical Magic.
I haven't seen the original either. The film also starred Evan Rachel Wood as Kylie, Sally's eldest daughter. However, Wood revealed that she was not asked to return for Practical Magic 2. I was not asked to come back and be in the Practical Magic sequel. I offer my services even if it was one scene or one line. I was told they are recasting. I am sorry to disappoint the fans. It was not in my control or my choice. I would have happily rejoined my sisters.
Yeah. But also got to say what's up to my boy, Joel.
What's up,
What
Joel?
is up, Joel? Hope you're doing well, man. But let's just also go briefly go through some of the other announcements because there's also some pretty big ones. Like
Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya promote Dune Part 3.
Corey, what's going on, man?
Corey.
So yeah, we got some new footage for Dune Part 3.
Yeah. Tom Cruise and director Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu promote the upcoming film Digger,
which I'm really looking forward to. I'm excited for that. But yeah, we got like a 7-minute footage of Dune Part 3.
Michael Entity's in the chat. What's up, Mike?
Also, yeah, we did get a sneak peek of the new Resident Evil from Zach Kreger. Says, I'm pretty pumped, but also after hearing the plot synopsis, it could have just easily been a regular zombie film. They got to stop using the names only. We will see because we trust Zach Kreger, but we'll see what happens. But
we also got the photo of Jason Momoa at the con because they talked about Supergirl.
Yep. I think I'm trying to remember like what else we got there. Like, didn't we get something for Coyote versus Acme?
Yes, we got the poster. We got the first official poster,
All
which
right.
I'm looking forward to.
Also, a new poster for Spider-Man: Brand New Day at CinemaCon.
Yes. It says Doom 3 looks staggeringly epic according to CinemaCon reactions.
I mean, it's Dune. Like, were you really expecting anything? Were you expecting anything more than that?
No. Peter
I think they
Safran-
also showed the trailer for Clayface.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. Clayface was shown.
Super excited for Clayface.
The teaser was shown. We also, new extended clip for Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Yep.
So that's that. What else? Yeah, James Cameron leads CinemaCon's 2026 Big Screen Achievement Awards honorees. So we have Queen Latifah, Lakeith Stanfield, Zoe Desch, and Adam Scott and Noah Centineo.
All right.
Bunch of news coming out of CinemaCon. Let's see, Bloodborne video game, getting R-rated animated film.
Which is being produced by Jacksepticeye.
Yep. There you go.
I haven't played the Bloodborne game, but when I heard that Jacksepticeye was producing it, I was like, okay, sure.
I never played the games. Evil Dead Burn footage was played.
I'm still waiting on a trailer, though. It comes out in a few months, but they haven't even dropped a trailer yet. So,
Universal at CinemaCon, they have the Snoop Dogg biopic that they're gonna do.
All right.
It's got Jonathan Davis is gonna play Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
It's gonna be directed by Craig Brewer.
Yep. I'm familiar.
Yeah, it says after my brothers told their story in Straight Outta Compton, it's my turn. That was what Snoop Dogg said. The rapper also revealed that he has a bungalow on the Universal lot next to Spielberg, and joked that the fire department had been called twice due to all the smoke in the area. We all know.
If you know Snoop Dogg, then you know what we're talking about.
Universal chairwoman Donna Langley also emphasized the Straight Outta Compton connection, calling this new film the spiritual cousin to that NWA biopic.
All right.
So yeah, we just got that piece of news that they're doing a Snoop Dogg biopic.
When you said Jonathan Davis, I thought you meant Jonathan Davis from Korn. No.
Tom Cruise for Fearless reveals Fearless new look for Digger at CinemaCon. Ends up saying the movie is wild and funny.
I want to see a full trailer to see what it's really going to be like, but
it arrives in theaters on October 2nd.
That will be an immediate ticket buy. That is for sure.
Yeah. A sneak peek at the movie showed Cruise's character, Digger Rockwell, with white hair and wrinkled skin.
That'll be interesting.
A lot of makeup done on Tom Cruise there to make him look like that.
I mean, I think this is like Tom Cruise's first non-franchise film in almost 10 years at this point. Since American Made. God, crazy that I'm even saying that. I can't believe that film was almost 10 years old, dude. That's crazy.
And also, John Goodman appears in the Digger preview. So John Goodman's going to be in it.
I know Jesse Plemons is going to be in it. See what else we got.
We got Neon, G Kids, and State of the Industry highlights.
Okay.
G Kids, of course, Godzilla minus zero, Godzilla minus one. The Gundar film that they're going to be doing. Let's see. Neon. nothing for Neon. The film Hokum, where Damon McCarthy is directing the film, presents a supernatural horror film set at a haunted hotel, earning comparisons to The Shining,
which
Adam Scott.
Which we're also going to talk about in another topic here. But I'm looking forward to Hokum.
Let's see here. One of Neon's most talked about acquisitions out of Sundance, Leviticus, I think that's how you pronounce it, is a queer horror love story built on a chilling premise. An entity that takes the form of whatever two people describe most. And in this case, that's each other.
Interesting.
We have A Place in Hell, directed by Chloe Dumont, which brings a psychological thriller, which is going to star Daisy Edgar-Jones, Andrew Scott, and Michelle Williams. And it's going to come out on Christmas. The film explores control, the lenses through which people seize it, lose it, and reclaim it. Michelle Williams plays a lawyer whose cases are handed off to a new colleague while she goes on maternity leave. As Fedorov put it with a weary smile, sometimes a box full of shit makes a great gift.
That's pretty good. But we want to have a freaking stacked Christmas though, dude. Like,
yeah, this
holy shit.
Going to be released on Christmas. We have Hope, which is Neon closed with a late acquisition that had the room buzzing. Hope described as the next great Korean pickup, a post-pounding sci-fi action thriller starring Michael Fassbender and Alicia Vikander. The film follows a local incident that escalates into something far beyond what anyone could have anticipated, and a clip was screened for the audience. And it's described as a pulse-pounding Korean sci-fi film, action film.
Okay.
Now we have The Bottom Line. If there was a theme running through the entire day from G-Kids to the MPA to Cinema United to Dolby to Neon, it was this. The theatrical experience is not just surviving, it's evolving. Audiences are hungry for premium formats, for community, for films that can't be replicated at home. Neon made the clearest possible argument for why originality is the engine driving all of it.
All right. Okay, but we also need to talk about that they also put out some footage for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I didn't see the footage yet. I mean, of course, I'm not at CinemaCon, but still. I was wondering like when this film was even going to come out, like because it was supposed to be like I think 6 months after, or no, 8 months or so after Across the Spider-Verse, and then they kept delaying it and delaying it and delaying it, and I was like, are we ever going to see this movie? But now,
thank God, we're getting it.
It's finally here. It's finally coming sometime next year, I believe.
Thank God.
Yep. We will see. And the man has popped in. It's the Huckster.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Oh, just got in. Looking forward to hanging with you boys for a little bit.
Heck yeah, bro. So we're just going over some of the CinemaCon announcements. We went over some of the Neon panel and Warner Brothers panel. So just talking a little bit about the new footage that came out for Beyond the Spider-Verse. You looking forward to that, Huck?
Oh yeah. I'm a fan of the whole Spider-Verse things. 1 and 2 are fantastic. That Sony animation is so hot looking. You know, it's got energy, vibrancy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, we've been waiting a long time to.
A long time.
Yep. That cliffhanger, I'm just like, okay, good cliffhanger, but like to wait for it to come out this long, dude. I'm like, what is going on? Way too long. Like, I don't know. Like, but thankfully we're finally getting it next year, and I'm really excited.
Dude, imagine if you got The Empire Strikes Back with that cliffhanger and had to wait 5 or 6 years for Return of the Jedi. Come on.
Oh man.
At
least we only had to wait 3 years, but
yeah. That's the standard, but we were used to that. Usually sequels always did that 3-year thing, so we were prepared for it. That's how movies were back in the day. Now it's kind of like you don't know when the sequel's coming out.
Like,
know?
like here's a good example. Like, we had 28 Years Later last year, which came out in June, and it ended on that huge cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But about 7 months later, we got the Bone Temple.
That's how
But
you do
now, which also kind of ends on a cliffhanger. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know it kind of ends on a bit of a cliffhanger, and I don't know when we're going to get that third film now. So,
Well,
just a prime example. But yeah, Beyond the Spider-Verse, who's not excited? Come on.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Oh yeah, ready to go.
All right. Any other announcements that we got, Michael?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Michael Anthony said, speaking of Christmas, are you guys excited for the new Harry Potter series? It actually looks really damn good.
I'm interested. Like, I'm definitely interested. Wouldn't say I'd be excited, but I'm interested.
I like what he says. I mean, how do you Top Gun fans felt after like almost 40 years?
Yeah,
that is true.
So true. But you know what? But that's the thing is, Top Gun didn't leave you hanging. It didn't promise a sequel. So to get it 36 years later was a surprise, and for it to deliver as good as it did, it's just like, because look at all the other ones that spent 20 years late. Like, so the Independence Day, 20 years later, failed. Zoolander, 20 years later, failed. You know, like some things you just can't do too far away. You just can't. Even Indiana Jones, like the last one, was just too far away.
Yeah, or even like or how you can actually bring it back like properly, like after like the 16-year gap between Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa. Like, that's how you bring a franchise back properly.
That is, yeah. Completely.
So,
I agree with that.
So yeah, I think that will do it for the CinemaCon announcements. So there was a film festival that just happened last week in I believe New Orleans, called the Overlook Film Festival. There were some films that premiered there that I wanted to talk about. Mm-hmm. Biggest one that premiered, that has been premiering at freaking every film festival possible right now, at like TIFF, Fantastic Fest, and South by Southwest, is, of course, my most anticipated film of the year, Obsession.
That's your most anticipated for the year?
I mean, after that freaking trailer, I was like, I'm sold. And plus Curry Barker, who directed this, is actually a YouTuber. So that's always awesome to see. And I'm really, really excited. They've been doing some really good marketing pushes for that film. Like they kind of did the One Wish Willow, which is the object that the character uses to make a wish in the movie, as a bit of a marketing ploy, as like just recently. And I'm like, they are really trying their best to really market this movie like properly. So I'm excited. And then Michael was talking about it when we talked about the Neon panel. This was the closing night film over the week, which is Hokum, Damien McCarthy's movie. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm trying to see what other ones pop out. Oh, they had a 45th anniversary screening of American Werewolf in London.
Oh, nice.
Dude, if I was at that festival, I would have gone to that anniversary screening. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite werewolf movie of all time, if not one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
It's so
one
good.
One of my favorite werewolf movies as well.
Yeah. I think it is my favorite werewolf movie. Like,
it just blends the horror and the comedy and the drama all to perfection. I think that's what every good horror / with a little comedy movie chases, is that blend, you know?
It was done greatly by John Landis.
Well, and also the transformation scene, like, you cannot top that. Like, you can't top that.
Do you know what, dude? Like, earlier this year, I watched The Howling. So Rob Bottin went off and did that, and we got Rick Baker doing the American Werewolf. And look, you can see Rob trying to do the same stuff with the growing and all that. It just wasn't as impactful. You know, like watching the two sort of back to back, it's just the Rick Baker performance, because it wasn't just the transformation, it was the performance David Naughton was giving behind the bone crunching, you know, hand growing. Yeah, it's just like, that's what sells that, you know, because it's not a comfy thing when you transform. But every other movie, they just sort of, you know, they don't really hurt, or even worse, Twilight, you just poof, you're a werewolf. You just jump.
Right.
Bam, you're a werewolf. It's like, jeez, come on now.
But they came out the same year, but the Rick
I think
Baker's makeup holds up better.
I think yeah, but but yeah, American Werewolf in London, it's a classic. I mean, if you guys have not seen it, what the hell are you doing? Go watch it.
I would like to see that film in the theater.
Yeah, if my theater got a 45th anniversary screening of that, I'm going. No question about that.
Yep.
So there was one film that I actually wanted to talk about that I've been hearing a lot of buzz about after South by Southwest. It's called Chili Finger. It stars Judy Greer and Sean Astin as a couple that go to a Wendy's, and it's actually a true story about somebody finding, or in this case, Judy Greer's character actually finding a severed finger in her chili.
Yeah, I heard about this story.
That is essentially what this movie is about.
Gross.
So I'll read off the synopsis. When a down on their luck couple find a gruesome surprise at their favorite fast food chain, they hatch a simple blackmail plot that quickly spins their lives out of control in this bloody Coen Brothers-esque thriller featuring an all-star cast.
Yeah,
and you also got like Bryan Cranston and John Goodman in it.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
In a severed finger chili movie. Crazy.
I can't even believe that is a true story. Like, it's one of those cases where it's like you hear that and you're like, that can't be true. And then you figure out that it's actually true. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Again, trying to see what else that sticks out. Exit 8 was one that we talked about that premiered at the festival. That was
based on a video game.
Yep, that's like based on a video game.
Yeah,
Faces
Japanese.
of Death, which just premiered over this weekend in movie theaters. Family Movie. That's another one that premiered at South by Southwest. With Kevin Bacon, Travis Bacon, Sosie Bacon, and Kira Sedgwick. Basically the Bacon family. So, and it says a down on their luck, a dysfunctional family hard at work on their new horror film gets more than they bargained for when a real dead body appears on the set. So
that's interesting.
Let's see a Hong Kong action movie called The Furious, which I think is premiering in August in theaters. I've been hearing a lot of interesting things about that one. Let's see. Oh, Normal. That's another one that's coming out this weekend that I'm looking forward to. Bob Odenkirk. And I might try to go see this one next weekend if I can. Over Your Dead Body. With Samara Weaving and Jason Segel.
Yeah, that
where they're this couple that's like kind of at the end of their marriage, and they go to this cabin to try to relax, and then they try to kill each other.
All right, now that's interesting, though.
It could be good.
Yeah, I'm also been getting a lot of buzz out of South by Southwest, so I'm excited.
I gotta watch that trailer now for that.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything else that I'm seeing, but yep, I think that's it.
Are you looking forward to Lee Cronin's The Mummy this weekend?
It's funny because wife's going to a book club on Saturday, so I could have like an all-day movie fest. So I would be looking forward to seeing that and Normal, the Mother Mary or whatever it is. Maybe if that's even in my theater, I feel like I don't even know if Normal and that are going to make it, but yeah,
I'm sure Normal will, but I'm not sure about Mother Mary. Like that, I think Mother Mary is like super limited right now.
Yeah, so at least that one. There's actually a place near me too called CD Traders, one of those secondhand places that sell stuff. Dude, and they're having a 20% off sale, and they got tons of. I just did I'm trying to work on the video now, where I just did a small trade in, got like $140 just trading in stuff I don't want anymore, which is always great.
Nice.
Store credit, racked up some cool stuff. Even found The Parent Trap, one of those discontinued, Disney titles.
Oh, Disney Movie Club.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, since it's store credit, I know it's $30, but I got to get something with the money, so let's get it. So
you got a rare Blu-ray there.
That's right.
Yeah. Out of print.
So yeah, there is something I got my eye on for Saturday, but it has to. I'm gonna call them Friday night and see if it's still there, and if it is, then I'll let you guys know. I don't want to like curse it.
Like, don't speak too soon, there, buddy.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll just keep mum's the word.
Right, but yeah, my theater is also playing Lee Cronin's The Mummy this weekend, which I kind of figured.
Yeah,
but
of course. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of figured they were not going to play normal. Like, there was no way they were going to play it.
Well, horror sells way more than that, and I know you guys are pumped for it, right? I know you guys are pumped for Lee Cronin's.
I'm excited, but still kind of cautiously optimistic because apparently the test screenings for that movie were bashed.
No way.
And apparently James Wan, who was one of the producers of the film under his company Atomic Monster, apparently walked out of it.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Huh?
I'm not even joking you. Like, when I heard that, I was like, wait, what?
But he produced it though, right? He's aware of what his team is doing anyway.
I don't know. Like,
hopefully.
Oh, go ahead.
So it's coming out, and I talked about this yesterday on the mug. So you got easily Mario still going to be number one, right? Just it's I think another spring break maybe for some kids. They were brilliant dropping it where kids at like 3 weeks in a row. There's different spring breaks for different kids, right? And you got to do something with those kids. So that's going to keep that thing sitting pretty. Project Hail Mary still got like 26. You cut that in half. And that meets the projection of The Mummy. And if Mummy's getting bad word of mouth, that could still come in third. So Hail Mary could still be second in its fourth week against Mummy. What do you think? You think Mummy's got enough juice to just bump Hail Mary or no?
No.
Not quite, but you never know. Like, maybe like when like the screenings are actually happening, like the press screenings and all that, like maybe that actually could be like, of course it's like the final product, but that also could be when the word of mouth really starts to rise, and maybe see if it actually, like, gets more positive word of mouth, or if it actually is what the test screening said they were, which were very negative.
Okay. We'll find out again.
But I'm going to be seeing it Friday night, so again, I'm hopeful, but I'm very, very cautious. But all we can do is hope. So. So, but anyways, we got a couple more topics that we're going to talk about here. So this film called Octet, that is based on a Lin-Manuel Miranda musical, has just gotten some casting as of recently, and we got a pretty loaded cast. So,
yeah,
Michael.
Yep, going to do this. But yeah, Huck, we don't pull up articles here because it messes up like the stream here. So
okay.
And then Luke has to go out and come back in.
Yeah, and you don't want me doing that.
And you're that's a bummer. Yeah, the interface.
So we have Amanda Seyfried, and we also have Rachel Zegler, and
I knew you were going to say Rachel for some reason.
Yeah. And we got Taramel Tillman.
That's just so far like what they've got. I think there might be some more.
Join them are Cheryl Lee Ralph, Philippa Sue, Gavin Matazzaro, Jonathan Groff, and Paul Jordan Jansen.
Pretty good cast.
The story follows 8 internet-obsessed people who meet in a church basement and lock their phones in a box. The group of people are struggling with digital dependency, charting their compulsions using only the analog vibrancy of their own voices. With witty lyrics, shimmering harmonies, and virtuosic solos, Octet sings of connection, redemption, hope, and how we can be truly present with each other.
I kind of like that.
It sounds good.
It's an interesting premise. You got some pipes in there too, man. I mean, say what you will about Zegler, but damn, that girl can wail.
I mean, if you've seen West Side Story and if you've seen Snow White,
I have.
Yeah, dude, she's great in both of those.
Also,
He
that
is.
Hunger Games.
Oh yeah, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Yes, forgot about that.
I haven't seen that one yet. Is that good?
It's good.
It's really solid.
I cannot wait for the new one coming out later this year.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, that new one looks really good.
I did not watch the trailer yet.
I didn't either. I've been getting that teaser like multiple times at my theater, so I'm like, I don't think I need to watch that new trailer, but at the same time, I'm curious about like what the story's really gonna be. So
Yeah.
we will see. But
The Octet seems interesting.
yeah, and I actually read that it's actually based on a musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda, which he makes a lot of really solid musicals. Like, of course, like he had In the Heights and then Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
So
And did
yeah,
so is this
okay.
not come out as a play yet? This is strictly a movie first?
No, it
That's
came out as a play.
It did come out as a play.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm not up on my Tony Awards right now, so I wasn't sure. He's probably going to write an original just so he can get a nomination for Best Song. It's always smart for him to do that. All he needs is that Oscar to get the EGOT. So,
I mean, I'm trying to remember, like, because I know he directed Tick, Tick, Boom.
Yeah.
Dude.
I love that movie. He should have been Will Smith, no offense, but
Oh no, I'm right there with you. I mean, Will Smith was great in King Richard, but like Andrew Garfield was like
he was the triple threat.
Yeah, like where was that?
He sang and he played his instruments. All he had to do was dance on top of all that. I mean, that to me is what you give an actor the award for. Is he did the most acting, like the most creativity in his performance, and he was killer in that. We need that. We need that on physical media, man.
Yeah, Criterion. If you're watching, which I know you aren't, but if you are, come on, give it to us.
Yeah,
like you're giving us Frankenstein on Criterion for crying out loud. Give us Tick, Tick, Boom.
Well, we already got the news of the July announcements for Criterion.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like we got Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
That's a must for me.
I was trying to remember what was that called. I know our group chat. Or someone in our group chat, or I think it was Michael that sent it in. But
that was me that sent it.
I'll take a look really quick so that way I'm not fucking it up. So we got the Mike Mills movies from Beginners, 20th Century Women, and Come On, Come On, all in one pack. Like I said, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
You have a re-release of The Elephant Man.
Yeah, I think it's a new 4K remaster for The Elephant Man.
I'll definitely be getting that.
The Crying Game, Cruel Story of Youth, HUD, like I said, The Elephant Man, and The Love That Remains. I definitely want that Mike Mills Criterion collection. I think that's definitely the one I want to get because I already have The Elephant Man.
It look good. It will look good on 4K. That great black and white look of the film.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you guys talked about the new Jackie Chan box set coming out in July?
Oh no, we haven't talked about that. Is that new Arrow set, right?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and just pull up
I'll describe
this
that
banner. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'm a huge Jackie Chan fan, and I'm going to tell you as some deep cuts in this thing that are so good. Now, first, we're just going to come out and talk about Rumble in the Bronx. I mean, that's the one that brought him here, man. If you are not a fan of Rumble in the Bronx, I don't want to talk to you. Good, and it's the Hong Kong.
I haven't seen it though,
dude. Oh well, I can't wait for you to see it. It's. I remember when I first moved out here to California, it came out to the Man's Chinese Theater. That's where it premiered. And I got to see it. That's where I saw Jackie Chan in America for the first time. Like I worked in video stores, so I had like some of the, the Hong Kong movies on VHS that you could rent. But this was his first mainstream to America movie. And dude, I was sold. Rumble in the Bronx got some of the best hand stunts, so good. So that's the one to draw everybody in. And then you got Drunken Master 2, another epic one. The only one that's sort of an outlier for me I've never heard of is called Thunderbolt. It almost sounds like a throwaway because you could have done Operation Condor or something like that. But so that's there. That'll be one I've never seen. So But you got First Strike, another fantastic movie with
I heard
him.
that
It's
one.
on Blu-ray. It's really good. But the last ones I'm super excited about. You get Mr. Nice Guy.
So
If
this
you've
is
never seen Mr. Nice,
yeah, so guys, this is what the box set looks like.
yes, there you go. Look at that.
That
And
is a really sick set right there, man.
There's actually a blue box and then there's an orange box. So I think it's just two different arts. Well, I think maybe it's just a blue box.
No, it's just
But yeah,
this box.
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, so that's the good stuff. But Mr. Nice Guy and Who Am I are the other ones that round out this collection. And dude, I've been waiting for Who Am I since my VHS. I mean, DVD. All I have is a DVD, and the fact that that's on 4K with Mr. Nice Guy, I'm like, this is sort of a no-brainer for me. But
here's the orange box. Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, that's the one.
There
I thought it was an orange box. Yeah. So both boxes are cool. That's definitely one. If it starts at $220, if you wait for the sale, then you get it at $110. So I guess that's the cheapest you're going to get that box for. And to me, that's worth it. But I would like to wait for the sale. I don't want to pay $220. I'm not that big a fan, but $110, I think I could pull that trigger.
Yeah, for sure. And also to speak on physical media, if you're physical media collectors like all three of us, the Amazon 3 for $33 sale is still going on.
He told about it yesterday in his show.
Yeah,
and I wanted to go ahead and mention it here. I've got a few things I'm going to show for the 3 for $33 sale that I got.
Can we show? Can we talk about this Stranger Things set?
Oh yeah, man, that is.
Dude, look at that.
Dude, I have that on.
It's beautiful.
I have it on pre-order. I can't. I'm such a sucker for Stranger Things.
I still have to finish it.
I gotta go for the dude. I love the finale. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's so like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King." You know how it had like all those endings. You know,
right?
But you have to have those endings. You have to wrap up all the storylines. And the fact that you have a cast of 25 something people in Lord of the Rings, you've got to do that for Return of the King. And then same with this, you've got all the young kids. You got the middle kids, you know, the teenagers / 20-ish, and then you got the adults. You got to wrap all those stories up. And I loved it so much. As soon as it was over, my wife and daughter just went to their rooms. I rewatched the last half hour just to watch the recap part.
Again. I gotta pick up at season 2 because I watched season 1 when it was first released, and it's still pretty clear in my mind what went on.
Yeah, I've got the first season right here. And look at that! Let's go.
All within reach. I mean, I love this. And look, if you look at that set, Michael, can you pull up like a close up? It looks like each season is in. It's in something like this, I think. Yeah. Like, because they look kind of chunky. Like when you look at the season 1, it looks like, I don't know if it'll be VHS, but yeah, there you go. It looks like they're.
Also, I never noticed this image right here that is on this little flip side. I never noticed this, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I forgot what is it?
So,
what is that thing?
I'm glad I didn't buy those because now I can buy the complete series.
Hey, there you go. But
it's the pool. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, I was looking at it for a second. I was like, wait, I never noticed that in here before.
You know, dude, I haven't either because I always just lift it up and take the disc out, and I never look behind it.
Right, because like, not everyone's gonna have the time of day just to like lift that up and then, what the hell is that?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah.
But yeah,
3 for $33.
I will show that off. I'll show that off when we get to the physical media pickups here in just a little bit. But I actually just ordered a few more for the sale. I got I did my Jarhead, Hellboy 2, and FNAF 2, all on 4K because I mean I'm upgrading FNAF 2 because it's on that sale. Because like, why the hell not,
dude? Yeah, I mean it's $11. It's such a good deal, man.
Like for that on 4K and like a really like relatively new release, screw it. Like I'll go for it.
Yeah,
I was kind of shocked that none of the
witnesses. If you click the Amazon link, you get 2 cents.
Yeah. Because I don't know why. Like I don't think I've ever seen like I keep telling people use my link, so I'm still unsure how much per click you get, but every little bit. So some
Yeah.
people I know
Click
just
the link, guys. Huck will
click
get some
the link.
cents.
There you go.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like I said on his chat. It shouldn't be 2 cents. You should get like $10, $20.
Should, man. It's a referral fee, baby.
Yep. But want to say what's up to Prince here in the building. Says, what up, Jen? Said, had an eventful birthday yesterday. Well, by the way, happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday.
Heck of it, it's the 15th there, so happy birthday to me again. Yep. But see, one last topic that we got. We have a new crime thriller on the docket from Paramount, starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Mark Wahlberg, called By Any Means. I know Mark Wahlberg just came out with a new streaming comedy on Amazon Prime just today.
Balls Up.
Yeah, called Balls Up, and it's directed by one of the Farrelly brothers. I'm going to be watching that just for the sake of watching it, but I'm not looking forward to watching it. Mark
Wahlberg was on Jimmy Kimmel Live, I think, the other night, and they played like a clip of it, and I'm like, oh.
Not good.
What's happening with Mark Wahlberg? Like, I know the dude's talented, but like, what's happening with Mark Wahlberg?
I don't know.
Like, let me actually look at some of his recent stuff.
And the film is set to be released Labor Day, so it's your Labor Day film.
Okay.
It'll open on September 4th.
All right. But really quick, I'm just trying to look at this here.
The synopsis.
Yeah, you can.
Right. It says, set against the backdrop of 1966 Mississippi and loosely based on true events, the manhunt thriller follows a volatile partnership between a hardened mafia hitman and a young black FBI agent as they are forced into an uneasy alliance to track down those responsible for the killing of civil rights leaders, uncovering a conspiracy that tests the limits of justice, loyalty, and survival.
All right. But I was looking at the most recent stuff that Mark Wahlberg was in. He was in The Family Plan, which I did not like at all. Arthur the King was solid, though. I will say that was a good movie. The Union, that's the Netflix movie he did with Halle Berry. Didn't like that one. Flight Risk.
Oh,
I'll need a pilot.
Yeah, it was bad.
I still have yet to watch that to see how bad it is.
That is one of the worst endings I've seen in a while, man. What the hell?
I just want to watch it to laugh at it.
Good luck, because Mark Wahlberg, whenever he's not on screen, he's knocked out for most of it.
And to laugh as bald head.
I mean, I get that it was like based on a reality, so the guy had a hairline like that. But because it's Mark Wahlberg and we know he has good hair, just have this character have good hair, because it was so distracting. It looked like he shaved his head to that point. Like you can see like his hairline right there. You know what I mean?
Like let me see.
And you're gonna get the same feeling when The Rock's live action Moana comes out.
Literally looks like a freaking SNL skit, like Michael once said.
It does.
Nice.
You're gonna get so distracted by The Rock's wig.
Yeah.
Flowing locks.
And Flight Risk, you can't even tell that Mel Gibson directed it.
It doesn't even feel like Mel Gibson even directed it. It just looked like that he was just taking a paycheck, like to pay some bills or something like that. But like, even then, dude, I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you made like Apocalypto, you made Braveheart, you made Hacksaw Ridge. Stick to the epic stuff, bro.
Yeah. Like, and the stuff with the girl and the dude on the microphone, and I was just like,
oh my god.
It was just like,
oh my god. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, you had to hang in there for that movie, man.
But also, Topher Grace was freaking awful in that movie. Like, he tried to keep his like, what's his character's name? Eric Foreman from that 70s show.
Yeah.
Like, he tried to keep that tone balanced, like with this very like serious situation, and I was like, you're not balancing it correctly, though. Like, if you want to balance it correctly, get a better writer.
You know what? Film that's on my watch list that Topher Grace is in. I've heard good things about it.
What?
Take Me Home Tonight.
I haven't heard. I have heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
I heard that it takes place. That the film takes place in the 80s.
All right. What is up, Adam, Mr. Movie Magic 96? What is up, man? Says, I'm on Joel's channel right now watching The Karate Kid, but wanted to stop by and say hey to my friends. Well,
Nice.
thank you, man. I appreciate
Thank
you.
Adam.
I wish me and Luke could join the Karate Kid watch along, but we're having fun here.
Yep. But let's see. There was another movie that Mark Wahlberg was in last year, Play Dirty. Like that was kind of based on the Parker character. Like if you've seen Payback with Mel Gibson or Parker with Jason Statham, same character but just in a different movie. Directed by Shane Black of all people.
Huh.
It was bad. It was bad.
What's happening?
It was so bad. Like, and you also got like Lakeith Stanfield in it. Like, that's a big bummer. And the action is so CGI heavy.
And then
not in a good way. Not in a good way.
Right.
And then Family Plan 2.
Which I didn't bother watching because I hated the first one. So.
You know what film Mark Wahlberg should make a sequel to?
What?
The Other Guys.
Now that's a good one.
Him and Will Ferrell, they could, get together again and do a sequel to that because The Other Guys I really enjoy.
Like I wish they would come back and do a sequel to The Other Guys rather than have him and Will Ferrell just do a Daddy's Home sequel. Like,
is there another one coming? I didn't mind the two Daddy's Homes. I thought they were kind of. In fact, when they went, speaking of Mel Gibson, maybe that's where they connected. When Mel Gibson and you get Lithgow, oh my God, they were perfect for the dads. I thought it was.
They were good, but it's like at the same time, it's like I would have wanted a sequel to The Other Guys.
Did you mention Me Time with him and Kevin Hart?
I didn't bother watching it.
I just clicked on. I saw the poster. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I did not bother with that, but it was like I think it was after Arthur the King that it was like a big decline for Wahlberg.
Even Infinite, I heard is disappointing.
It's bad. It's a bad one. Yeah, but I think we'll go ahead and just call it there. But for by any means, I love a good crime thriller, and I like the two cast members, so
yeah,
I'll keep it on my radar.
Yeah.
Well, good luck if you watch Balls Up.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Give it 20 minutes, and then we may have to bail, right?
All right.
Yeah, but I don't. We'll just see. We'll see if I can actually stick through it. But yeah, I think that covers it for all the topics. So you know what time it is. Time to talk about some recent physical media pickups. So, all right. So if you gentlemen got anything you want to show, go right ahead. So, Michael, you want to start us off?
Yeah. All right. So I got a Blu-ray here. I just watched this film yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. It's called Dark of the Sun. Rod Taylor, Yvette Mimieux, and Jim Brown. Rod Taylor and Yvette Mimieux were both in the Time Machine, the classic Time Machine, which I really enjoy. And it was a good movie. Basically, Rod Taylor plays a mercenary, and he has to round up these people on a train through the Congo to retrieve these diamonds. And this part where they're trying to retrieve the diamonds are being overtaken by these groups, these rebels called Simbas. So basically, he has to go get the diamonds and get them back in 3 days. And it's a good movie. It's an underrated film. Very violent for its time, but it's worth checking out. Dark of the Sun. Got some enjoyment out of it. There you go. It has a commentary and the trailer on it.
How'd you hear about that movie? That's not a very common title.
But it's hard to find. I only got it on Amazon.
He was asking, like, how did you hear about it?
Yeah, how did you hear about the movie?
I heard about it through Trails from Hell.
Oh, okay.
And one of them was talking about the film. Also, Turner Classic Movies I've heard about this film from. And I did a little research, and they shot the film in Jamaica, and they used their railway, which is now abandoned now, but it's still there.
That's because they blew it up. Look at that picture. Can't use it no more.
Here, bring it back up. Yeah, look at that.
I mean, that'll render your railroad system defunct.
Yep.
But good movie. Next Blu-ray here. This is such a fun film. I reviewed this film on my channel. I watched this film last year for the first time. Corvette Summer with Mark Hamill and Annie Potts. This is the film that Mark Hamill did after Star Wars, because it came out after Star Wars.
Yep.
And basically, Mark Hamill is this guy, and he has a Corvette. One of his buddies, who is played by Danny Bonaducci, sends him out to go get drinks. So he gets the drinks, Danny Bonaducci's character. When he gets them, the Corvette gets stolen. And so Mark Hamill gets the news that his Corvette is stolen. So he ends up going on a road trip to Vegas because the Corvette is there. And along the way, he meets Annie Potts' character, who pretty much basically is a prostitute in training. And they have a love-hate relationship at the beginning, but as the movie progresses, Mark Hamill's character starts to fall for Annie Potts' character. It's a fun film. So, like I said, a road trip film, but it's worth checking out.
It's funny. I know that's Warner Archive, and so I've had that probably in my wish list, but I never pull the trigger and add it to the sale. I'm just like, like I know I've seen the film. It's okay. So it's like, how bad do I want it in the collection? You know. So.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I mean, it's a fun film.
Yeah, it's all right.
I enjoyed it. And then the next one here. I just recently watched this film a few weeks back, and I loved it, enjoyed it. It's underrated gem, 14 Hours, which I requested Huck to watch as well. So it's 14 Hours.
Yeah.
Stars Paul Douglas, Richard Basehart, and pretty much Richard Basehart's character is this guy, and he spends his time on a ledge because his life isn't going so well for him. And this is all taking place right as the St. Patrick's Day parade, was going to be taking place. And so everybody in New York comes over to the hotel where Richard Basehart's character is on the ledge. So he's basically putting on a show for all the people around there in New York. And there's this cop who is trying to talk him out of jumping off the ledge. And it's a very suspenseful film. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it's worth checking out. Also, this is the film debut of Grace Kelly, which you see right there in the center there.
Just by the way you described the premise, it kind of made me think of the movie Man on a Ledge with Sam Worthington.
Yeah, it's just like Man on a Ledge.
Like where he gets accused of stealing this diamond, and so he decides to stand on a ledge while his brother is stealing the diamond.
Yeah. But it's not. This film is nothing like that. I mean,
it's just similar in concept with how just standing on a ledge.
Let me grab something here.
Okay,
it's a good movie though. Definitely check it out. I know I sent Luke a copy as well.
Yeah, I'll watch it at some point.
Yeah, but it says it's part of the Fox Film Noir line. This film is not a noir. It's not. But it's definitely worth checking out. Puck, if you ever had the time.
Yeah, I got it written down right here. So
it's it's also free on YouTube.
Oh, it is? Okay, perfect.
There you go.
And the DVD is hard to find as well. I got it on eBay, and that's how I gave Luke a copy as well on DVD.
So how much was it though when you got it? Like, how much was it when you got it?
About $20. 25.
Yeah, freaking Eddie always bringing it up, bro. Come on now. I got other films I gotta watch, bro.
That's why I said earlier, and you're like, don't mention it, because I know at some point he's gonna mention it. But yeah, Luke, we gotta do a watch along of this film, right? like to see your reaction to it.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But
I might get Noah and maybe Mike a copy of this as well, because there are some more copies on eBay.
all right.
So here's the disc to it. You got your little like slip talking about the film.
Yeah, dude, they got a lot of I realized they had a lot of inserts in there, like a lot of the like of course the production stuff.
Here's the insert just talking about the film. It also has Agnes Moorehead in it from Bewitched.
You also think of Charlotte's Web.
And Charlotte's
He was
Web.
the goose.
Yeah. It also comes with the pamphlets as well.
Wow, dude.
That this came with it.
I was just reading Michael's comment saying, paid 120 for the Ultimate Outsiders 4K collection box. That is insane.
Wow.
I just don't love any movie enough to pay a 120 for a single film. I applaud
if
you.
If it was like a collection set, then yeah, sure, I would do it. Yeah. But like what's a good example? Like it's like you have like a Criterion set or something. Like sure, like depending on like the popularity of this like director or this like franchise, makes sense why. But like for one movie, what?
Yeah, I know. You gotta love Outsiders, man.
Yeah. And also one VHS I picked up for Saturday Morning Rewind that I do every Saturday morning on my channel. So this week it's going to be Saturday Supercade from a 1 hour anthology cartoon from 1983 to 1984, and it features the arcade characters of Frogger, Donkey Kong, Q*bert, and you also have Donkey Kong Jr. in it.
Nice.
And in the cartoon for Donkey Kong, they make Mario a villain.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing that if you tune in on Saturday. They're all 11-minute segments. So
all right.
On the tape here was recorded from 1984, 1985. Frogger, Donkey Kong, Q*bert, Donkey Kong Jr., Space Ace, Kangaroo, Pitfall, and Pole Position.
Let's see.
$400 for Dogma.
Yeah. He said I was at a video store in San Diego. That's crazy.
Wow.
They just put Dogma back in print, though, didn't they?
Well, yeah, I was going to say that must be before they released it on 4K. Because now, to me, all those Blu-rays now are they're worthless. Not worthless, but they should be well under $20 now. Because people are going to spend $25 to $30 for the 4K Blu-ray combo. Like, no one's going to want that Blu-ray at all. I mean, unless you're just hard up for owning.
Like, unless you're like a hardcore fan of Dogma. Like, yeah. Then, or unless like either you're a hardcore fan of Dogma or you're rich. Like, there's no in between on that.
I think you have to be both. You have to be hardcore.
Yeah, there's no in between. There's no in between.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
I would never even pay. I like Dogma, but never enough to even consider.
I still haven't watched it yet.
The good thing is about Saturday Supercade, this is a partially lost media show, and there are some of the segments found and some that are still lost, and it's never been rerun since the 80s.
Wow.
So I have a VHS of the full 1 hour format of Saturday Supercade. Which
so what do you show it?
Yeah, if you guys want to tune in at 10 o'clock Eastern Saturday morning. Saturday Morning Rewind is of course my show. This will be episode 7. So tune in Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern and check out one episode of Saturday Supercade. And it'll be a two-part. It's going to be a two-part episode. So. The first episode will air. The part 1 will air this Saturday. Part 2 will air the following Saturday.
All right. Eddie says I got my pre-order in for the 4K Blu-ray of the 3-film Avatar collection. 220. What? $220, bro? Holy fuck.
That's
Seriously,
Wow.
like my only response is holy shit.
Well, you
Yeah.
know what? He's the James Cameron lover.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's the James Cameron nut. So, but yeah, Huck, you got anything you want to show?
I'm just gonna show off my 3 for 33. Came
All right.
in already.
Oh.
Came in one day after. Dude, Luke, here we go. We got it. Boom. You know it.
You know
finally
what? I'll
wrapped.
go ahead and just grab this one out because this was actually one of the ones I got, which was
I have it
weapons.
as well.
Hey, you got a fucking slip cover with yours?
Yep, I got it. I don't know
Are
how.
you shitting me?
How did yours not come with one then?
Well, if you look at the ad, it doesn't even show it in the thing. So I thought that they were hauled down. I'm pissed.
I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry, Huck. There you go.
All right.
Well, you got it on.
know,
Well, here's the thing though, Huck. He got it on release day. I bought the
I got it on
Blu-ray on
release
release
day,
day, but when they put this on sale, I was like, I had to get that.
I may still have the slip cover. I'll look. So I acquire slip covers.
He's like, watch your mother hucking now.
Oh, okay. Never.
Does he
And of
rich-
course, one of my favorite movies last year, which the performances
I still
just
gotta
made
watch
me
it.
ball here. I did it anyway. Damn it.
Oh.
I couldn't believe
Love
this was
Hamnet.
already out. And for 11 bucks, this thing just came out. Like,
Another
So-
thing we forgot to mention: the
What?
Weapons prequel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Even though we've been talking about that for a while, like
Yeah.
it's been announced for a while that there's been a weapons prequel in development. But anyways, sorry about that. Continue.
and the third one snagged was Ben-Hur because I hear it is really good. You know,
All right.
check out the chariot race.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, huge stack from that other place. Oh, I'll just show you this one though. Speaking of older movies, Mike, this is Targets. You guys ever heard of Targets?
Great
Boris-
movie.
Nice.
Great
So-
movie,
I mean, look at this thing. I found this thrift store. I've never seen it, and it was like
and it's out.
$2
Huck, it's out
or
on,
something. And
it's out on Criterion.
yeah, but here's the thing. So I originally bought the Criterion, but I hate blind buys. I get too nervous. It's too expensive. So I actually returned it. I'm like, I don't know, is it good? So to find it, I actually watched this morning. This is what I watched this morning, and it's a really good movie. But I am kind of glad I checked it out on here. I liked it. I'm not gonna say I loved it. Don't know if I'd revisit it, but there's a nice commentary. Which as soon as I was done, I rewatched it because it's only 90 minutes. Because Bogdanovich does an entire commentary, so it's like having a behind the scenes, featurette. Because all you get is that and an interview with Bogdanovich for like 15 minutes, and
the one
some
thing
of that dialogue is in the commentary. So that was for $2. It was good. It was worth it. I liked it. I'm happy. I didn't. I don't need the Criterion, but good movie.
It's a great one.
And I introduced Luke to that film.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You
Yeah,
like
and
it?
I really liked it. I think I bought that during one of the Criterion sales
Yeah.
because he
You
recommended
got
it, and I
that?
was like, wow.
And then you bought that, and then I recommend you Seconds.
Yeah, which
I
that's
have
a really
that.
good one.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a fucked up one, but that's a really solid one.
That's a
Oh, you know
trippy
what I
movie.
liked about Targets? It follows two different plot lines. The whole thing with Boris Karloff's character,
Yeah.
and the killer. And I
Yeah.
liked how in the end it culminated all together.
Well,
Yeah.
after watching it, you know why all that happened, right? So it's a Roger Corman movie. Roger Corman's an executive producer on it. It doesn't feel like a Corman movie. It feels like a notch
No.
above that stuff. And he basically had a contract with Boris Karloff that he owed him 2 more days of anything. And actually they gave him 5. So Bogdanovich said, I had him for 5 days, and that's why you see all of Boris's stuff is so separate. Like the 2 storylines are separate because they just had to bang out the Boris stuff. Yeah, and that is the simpler stuff too. If you look at it, it's all in rooms and stuff like that. And then the killer stuff, that's the stuff that's driving around town, going into the stores, going and doing the shootouts. That's the more complicated stuff. And then he incorporated The Terror, which is another Corman movie. The movie they're watching at the beginning is The Terror. And they pad the runtime by watching a few minutes of The Terror to get you to a minute and a half.
And
You know
that's
what I
what they
mean?
showed at the drive-in scene as well.
That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's why they save money because and Bogdanovich came up with, well, if I have to use that footage. Like that was the criteria. How do I incorporate that into the movie? And then he thought, he's an aging actor. We'll do that, and then we can use that as the movie that they're talking about. It was brilliant. It was like a great way to cut costs, utilize an old movie, and tell a new story.
Yeah, there you go. Dave says transfer is really good and the sound is really good, but the movie's just boring. I expected something like Gladiator and something like that. For almost 4 hour movie, kept losing my interest in it. I'm not saying this in a way that you're wrong, Dave, but for like a classic like swords and sandals movie, you can't really expect something like Gladiator, because like Gladiator is like way ahead. Like and plus like Gladiator is like more action packed. This is more like classic kind of medieval times type of swords and sandals movies. So
I have not
like there's a lot of talkie. So
I have not seen Gladiator, but I do have the DVD and I'm going to give it a watch at some point.
Okay, question for all three gents. Favorite filmmaker, only one can be named for each of you.
Steven Spielberg.
Huck?
Meaning we can't say the same one?
Yeah, just only one can be named.
We can only say one.
We can, like, all three of us can only say one.
And it can't be the same, so I can't also say Spielberg?
Well, if you got another answer. Like,
I mean, no, because Spielberg is my favorite. I grew up with him.
Okay.
You know.
Right.
I mean, I have others that I love, but if I'm being honest, and I know it seems cliche because he is one of the greats, but yeah, I mean it's Spielberg. He is the tapestry of my life. I mean, starting with Jaws all the way up. I mean, I saw all of his movies in the theater except Jaws and Duel, but eventually I did see Jaws in the 80s when they re-released it. So
Duel was
technically,
a TV movie though.
Yeah, exactly. Which is where I saw it originally. It
was the NBC movie of the week, wasn't it?
It was the ABC movie of the week.
ABC movie of the week, yeah. So, but for me, Edgar Wright.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, all the way. Like, I love every single one of his films.
I thought you would say Wes Anderson.
I mean, I'm the Wes Anderson guy, but like, Edgar Wright just is consistent.
I go Edgar Wright over Wes. if I'm joining you on one of those two, yeah.
I mean, Edgar Wright is more consistent. So, like, honestly, like, there's not one bad film that I've seen from Edgar Wright. So, I have to go with that.
I will say this. If we can't repeat, I will say my backup is Hitchcock. Ever since and this is a brand new thing. I only started watching him 3 years ago, and that's how much I loved his mysteries and storytelling and weaving of all that. That it just elevated him so quickly up my director chair.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, Wes Anderson's kind of an obvious one if I had a backup. So my backup, I think I'd have to go with Robert Eggers as my backup. Like after Nosferatu and like of course his other 3 films from The Witch to The Northman, I have all the faith in the world with that guy.
Nice.
So but also I'm excited for Werewolf. Come on, give me Werewolf this Christmas.
Werewolf, like we need a good werewolf movie after Wolfman was just oh god. Like
yeah, it was yeah. I mean, I liked it a lot when I first watched it, but
sound design was delightful.
Since Luke said his favorite is Edgar Wright and he's been consistent, nobody better say that The Running Man was a bad movie.
The Running Man wasn't terrible. Like, I loved it personally. I mean, Huck, we're kind of clicking on that one. Like, I love it.
I took Becky to go see it. And we walked out loving it. It's completely different than the Arnold movie, so you didn't get a shot-for-shot remake or a boring version. It was its own thing, and it was quite exciting to watch. I liked it.
Yeah, and plus, like from what I've heard, it's actually a lot more accurate to the book, like that written by Stephen King, where it's like a little bit more of like a global thing, and not just one city, one location type of like reality show game. Like they're actually able to like go around the world.
Yeah, I love that.
And plus, not Edgar Wright. Glenn Powell, like, is a great lead. Like, we actually got to see a little bit more range that he's capable of. Like, I mean, yeah, of course we see him as like the really charismatic kind of douchebag, but like, because if you think about it in quite a few of his films, he is kind of a douchebag.
I know, right? Yeah.
Like if you think of like Top Gun Maverick, he's basically Iceman.
Oh,
like,
full on, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, kind of in Twisters when you first meet him, he's somewhat kind of a douchebag.
Yeah,
I know, a little bit.
So
Although he was pretty charming too in the Anyone But You with
yes,
dude,
that was
the
a good
fact that
one, man.
There's a bug going up his butt. He totally strips down and just like in panic mode throws his clothes off the cliff. I'm like,
yes,
good on you, you know. And the fact that he, you know, because it's always, you know, in the past it's about women getting naked because that's like. But the fact that men are stepping up now, giving the opposite, is kind of cool. So good on them.
I'm glad they didn't give away that whole bit in the trailer. They kind of just like showed the bit like where he just did that, and then where it's like check for it. It's like I'm good. Probably a better way to check than what I did.
Oh yeah, that scene was a hoot.
Oh man, like that was one scene I definitely couldn't stop laughing because it stayed consistently funny. But yeah. So, anyways, Dave says only 2 Christopher Nolan movies I'm not a fan of. Which ones would those be?
I didn't care for Tenet, to be honest. If I'm being honest,
that's fair.
Because we watched when we were doing our collectors club thing, we had a Christopher Nolan thing, and we also did all of Tim Burton's movies, which by the way, by doing that, I came across a couple I'd never seen, and Mrs. Peregrine's School of Peculiar People or whatever it is. That is a freaking great movie. That was top 5.
I saw that in the theater when it came out.
I put that in my top 5. I'm like, wow. And I found it randomly at a thrift store on 4K for $4. And so that was one of my best purchases. But
we said Tenet and Dunkirk.
But yeah, Tenet. I like Dunkirk. It's fine. But Tenet was just a mess. I thought it was just all over the place. And like, yeah, I don't know. You guys like Tenet?
I love Tenet.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's very confusing. Of course it is, but it's one of those films that if you give it a rewatch or you let it sink in a little bit, I think it might actually sneak up on you. Because it is a very confusing film, and it's kind of hard to hear a lot of the dialogue. But
that's how they said about Inception.
It's kind of the same with Inception, but I think it's just confusing times 11 with Tenet.
Yeah.
Because like if you want to like hear some of the dialogue, like you'll have to turn on subtitles.
Yeah.
So
aren't some of them in reverse or something? That years happen, right?
Like with like some of those like reverse, like kind of reverse kind of dialogue, reverse shots, for sure. But anyways, I got a few things I'm gonna show off really quick. So got this as a pre-order, got VHS Halloween. It got delayed in shipping for some reason, but I was able to get it on Thursday, and I'm pissed this did not come with a slipcover because the last couple did, but this one didn't for some reason. Thanks, Shudder. Jokes aside. And then the 3 for 33 stuff. Mamma Mia, the movie on 4K. I have the second one down there, so I figure since this went up on sale, why not get it?
I got that one too. And
then First Man on 4K. I think this was the only Damien Chazelle movie I did not have in my collection yet. So since this finally went back up on sale, had to get this one. Of course, telling the true story about Neil Armstrong. And I just showed this one off, but I'll just go ahead and show it off again. But Weapons. Had to upgrade to 4K. One of the best movies of last year. Absolutely incredible. And really quick, answer this question from Stacy. What are your favorite thrillers? Let's go ahead. I need to look at my list.
I mean, just to double check. You call a thriller,
You could say
like Heat, Point Break. Those.
You could say like one of those.
Ransom with Mel Gibson.
Ransom's a good one. The Departed.
Oh, yeah.
Say The Departed. Oh, Nightcrawler. Gotta say Nightcrawler. And we also got to say what's up to Jeff, the man himself. What is up, Jeff?
Going on, Jeff?
Let's see. A couple more comments. Thank you for that.
Forgot to show you this, Luke. There it is. Remember I told you about I found the Parent Trap? There it is. And it's still wrapped. I didn't tell you.
Nice.
Still wrapped.
Nice, dude.
That's out of print. That's out of print Blu-ray there that you got.
Yep, there we go. So that will do it for this episode of the Movie Fanatics. Thank you, Huck, for joining us, man. It was a real pleasure having you on.
Oh, a lot of fun, guys.
Good thing you didn't show 14 hours because I got you that as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know you got me that one, but anyways, we'll more than likely be back next week. We'll just have to figure out a day because also Horror Hounds, Mike has started a new job, so we're gonna have to try to get that figured out. We're still gonna try to make it a weekly thing, but not sure if it'll be on Wednesdays as much as it used to be. But we'll try to make it work. I of course will be seeing Lee Cronin's The Mummy this weekend. Yeah, I think that might about cover it for right now, but we'll see what happens as the week progresses on. So anything else you guys want to promote for your channels?
Bell Call Podcast, if you guys haven't checked it out from earlier today, it is now up. So check that out. Of course, Saturday Morning Rewind this Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, where I'll be showing one episode of Saturday Supercade in its full 1 hour format. And also, might do a WrestleMania 42 watch along, both Saturday and Sunday, maybe. So that's all I got coming up. So if you aren't subscribed to me, my channel's right here. Subscribe.
All right, Huck.
And I would just say I'm gonna go see Lee Cronin's Mummy as well, so we'll be able to compare our reactions to that. And the 52-week movie challenge, it just finished up. Last week was the watch a movie that was on your birthday. So I saw East of Eden, the James Dean movie, which I'd never seen before, and that was a blast. And also You, Me, and Tuscany, the movie everyone loves, clearly. And so this next week, though, it's a movie that's been stuck on VHS or DVD and hasn't gone any further. So that's what you get to look forward to if you're playing along this week.
Yep, I think I might be watching my pick for this week, maybe tonight or tomorrow. So I got to pick locked down. So
you do? Are you going to tell us?
Let's see. You guys want to? I'm not sure if you guys want to. Hold on.
So if you tell it, then I'll tell you. I haven't decided, but I do have it down to probably 2 or 3 that I'm going to pick from because they're only on DVD.
Yeah, the one I locked down was Balls of Fury.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That one is only on DVD.
Was the Christopher Walken film?
Yep, about ping pong.
I do want to check out that film. I have it on my DVR. I still have yet to watch it.
Yeah, I found it at Goodwill recently on DVD, so I was like,
I heard it's
sure,
hilarious.
I'll check it out. Balls of Fury.
Yeah,
I heard it's funny. I heard it's hilarious.
And so I have either Ruthless People or 6 Days, 7 Nights, Harrison Ford.
You know, I have that film. I want to give that film a watch at some point.
It's so good. It's fun. It's totally a good time.
And Hayes and
and Harrison
Ford.
Harrison Ford, yeah.
Yeah, and they're only on DVD. They've never gone.
You know, the one scene from that film I saw that I still remember is when Harrison Ford kisses Dan Hayes and they jump off the top of the ledge.
Yeah, they jump off the cliff.
The cliff, yeah.
I was trying to think of another one that was only released on DVD that I maybe could use as a substitute, like Boiling Point. Wesley Snipes.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes and Dennis Hopper.
What film was it?
Boiling Point.
Oh, Boiling Point.
That's another one I found at a Goodwill recently that is only stuck on DVD. So
you can score at the Goodwill, man.
Oh, dude.
I say when Huck was talking about targets, I don't know if you know about another Bogdanovich film, Paper Moon.
Mm-hmm. I still gotta watch that one. I was gonna watch it for the Black and White movie week, but they took it off the Criterion channel, and I'm pissed about that.
Oh yeah.
You don't have it on 4K?
Nope, I still don't have it. They took it off the Criterion channel, so I'm pissed.
It's got a nice Criterion 4K set.
I'll get that, but it's just I was gonna watch it through the Criterion channel, but they took it off there for some reason. So, but it is what it is. But anyways, guys, we're going to get out of here. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you everybody that showed up in the chat. Thank you once again, Huck, for joining us. Michael, of course. Go subscribe to both these gentlemen right here because they're awesome dudes and they have awesome content. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Peace out.
Later, guys.